Okay, guys, so funny story. This is Champions League video. You might be like, "Oh, where's Julie?" That picture I showed you is the reason why Julie's not here right now. Yeah, so her face swelled up. We're not gonna talk about it. Rewind if you want to see again. But yeah, Champions League, just me. We'll see how this goes. It should be fun. It'll be a fun time. Don't worry. It'll be fine. I'm just like, oh no, she sent me another one. Hold on. Okay. Wait, we're opening up the other one. Not that's getting saved. Julie, I'm not sorry for saving that one. The other one, I wasn't gonna be mean and save. But that one you just sent, I have to save. And I know you're gonna watch this back, so joke's on you. And you definitely haven't realized that I've started recording yet, so that's on you. But anyways, this episode, it's gonna be a little bit discombobulated because, it's just me, and the one game was played. Oh! My phone just almost fell. But we're not gonna talk about it. But the Champions League games wrapped up this afternoon. It was Barcelona and Inter Milan that played today. Oh my gosh, that game was a thriller. And then Arsenal and PSG played yesterday, 2 days ago. If you're whenever they played earlier, whenever you watch this. So yeah, we're gonna have a fun time. I'm sorry, it's just like gonna be me talking. There's nothing to bounce off of. I guess I can always bounce it off of Mini Nick Bosa, but that's kind of sad. That's really sad. Forget I said that. Okay, so I guess we'll start with the Arsenal and PSG. So this game was played at Arsenal, the Emirates. I just have to say, everyone's memeing Arsenal's Tifu that they did for the semifinal game, and I can't lie, I agree. Arsenal's Tifu that they did was terrible. Like I saw a video and it was like, what did they do? Did they just get it off of Temu? Like, this looks like a shower curtain. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie, it did. I was really disappointed. And then I saw one comparing them to like Manchester City and Chelsea's, which weren't great either, by the way. It was just their trophies and how many times they won it. That wasn't great either, but it still beat the shower curtain that Arsenal put up. It was very lackluster, I'm not gonna lie. So that was not great. But PSG won 1-0. Ousmane Dembele scored in the 4th minute of the game. Got some early goals going here. But I mean, Arsenal had a goal that was disallowed because of offsides on a set piece, and I saw people were saying that it was close to Ted Lasso's, which I really wish Julie was here right now because she watched Ted Lasso. I did not, but that's fine. We're gonna keep going. I wish. Anyways, so to the statistics, PSG had 11 shots, 4 of which were on target, 53% in possession, and 1 corner, whereas Arsenal had 10 shots, 5 of which were on target, along with 47% of possession, and 3 corners. Just kidding, no it's not. It's not tied. Arsenal have never lost to PSG besides what they just did. Wow, that's unfortunate. But you know what? That's just not my problem. Let's see who the highest rated player was. Oh, they're tied. Ousmane Dembele and Donnarumma. I'm not gonna say his first name because you know I'm already gonna butcher it. Both on 4.4 stars. Yeah, honestly, I felt like Arsenal had a lot of set pieces and they just couldn't capitalize on it, which is really unfortunate. And like I saw multiple different plays from Arsenal that they really could have, converted, and then they just didn't. So that's unfortunate. Did I think that PSG were gonna run through Arsenal? No. Did they? No. But I don't know, it was like to me, I didn't feel like it was as entertaining as Barcelona and Inter Milan, but I don't know. We'll see. This should be a good second leg because this is going to be at PSG. But over to Barcelona and Inter Milan. Wow, it's almost. But this was played at Barcelona. I don't want to give away the score just yet, so we're gonna go through the statistics first and change it on up for you guys. So Barcelona had 19 shots, 9 of which were on target, 72% of possession, and 7 corners. Whereas Inter Milan had 7 shots, 3 of which were on target, 28% of possession, and 2 corners. So just keep in mind that percentage of possession because now I'm gonna the score. Inter Milan opened the score in the first minute of the game, right? And then they go 2-0 up inside 20 minutes, okay? Well, somehow Barcelona pull it back. It's 2-2 at halftime. And then I don't know what happened, but within the span of 2 minutes, it's tied 3-3 again. And that's how the game ended. But I'm telling you, the goals produced were just out of this world. Like, I watched the highlights back. I'm not gonna lie, I did not watch the full game for either game, but we're not gonna talk about it. I at least watched the highlights. But I'm telling you, they were so good. But then it made me sad because I was like, well, dang, this could have been my team doing this, but not so fan-freaking-tastic. But Marcus Thuram opened the scoring in the first minute. I'm telling you that. I was not ready for that. I was not expecting that. I was watching the highlights. I was like, oh, ain't no way they just scored? Like, what? I honestly, guys, I thought that Barcelona was going to run away with this game, and that did not happen. Inter Milan scoring 3 goals with 28% of possession. Oh my gosh, like, it's crazy. And then Inter Milan also had a goal ruled offsides from VAR, and I'm telling you, it was just a foot, like an inch maybe, off. And I was like, oh, that was so unfortunate because it would have been such a good goal because it was a breakaway and the guy crossed it like straight through all the defenders onto the guy on the far post, which was Hendrik Mkhitaryan. And he was just offsides by like this much. It was very sad to see. But Lamine Yamal scored, no shock there. He almost had a couple goals actually, and then Ferran Torres scored as well. Denzel Dumfries, he scored 2 off of 2 set pieces. Which what were the set pieces doing? I feel like they were just Inter Milan and Arsenal were definitely set piece specialists this week. I don't know what it was, but go off because they were doing really good, and I was like, I don't think I've seen teams be this lethal with set pieces since I started watching, which was in like 2016 maybe. So yeah, I was just shocked at how many set piece goals I saw this week. But then the lethal blow for Inter Milan during this game was ironically off of a set piece from a corner. Lamine Yamal did a dummy, left it for Rafinha, and Rafinha hit it so perfectly. It was so perfectly placed, guys. It hit so you know how the crossbar like curves like this. It like hit perfectly off of that, but then it rebounded off of Jan Sommer into the goal. So had Jan Sommer not been there, it wouldn't have been a goal, but yeah. So that was the nail in the coffin for Inter Milan. But they are boosted because the next game for them next week will be at home for Inter Milan, and I don't know, can Barca overcome? Like, Robert Lewandowski didn't play because he's injured, so we'll see if he returns next week. I can't remember what his injury is at the moment, so don't quote me on that. They're hoping that Lewandowski will play. It looks like Barcelona is gonna miss Jules Koundé, who scored the game-winning goal in the Copa del Rey. So apparently he sustained a hamstring injury. Would definitely rule him out in my mind for their next game. But yeah, it will be interesting, and I don't think anyone's injured. Yeah, but it's sad that the away goals rule isn't in play because, I mean, if it goes to a tie, Inter could play for a tie and they would advance, which that's unfortunate. I don't understand why they went away with the away goals rule. I feel like that was just an easy thing to, have them decide, but whatever. If you have any interesting statistics you'd like to drop, feel free to drop them in the comments. But the next game, so the second legs, will be played on May 6th and May 7th. The first game is Tuesday, May 6th. That will be Inter and Barcelona, and then Arsenal and PSG will play Wednesday the 7th. Both I expect to be, well, based on how today went, do I see Arsenal advancing? But Inter Milan and Barcelona will definitely be a good game, and the fact that it's at Inter too, and right now there's a 24% chance that it will go to extra time, which is almost a quarter. So that'll be interesting. So please drop a like on this video because I hope I didn't do a bad job, and it's just me talking, and I feel bad because I don't have anyone to bounce off of. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And don't forget to let me know in the comments what you thought of the two matchups this week. And don't forget to turn on our post notifications because we will have another Champions League episode out next week. And we will have F1 as well next week. We will recap Miami, and then the next week we have our preview. But that's fine. You don't want to miss all of the content that we're coming up with. Plus, it's Julie's birthday next Friday. So yeah, you don't want to miss that because I do have a little something planned, and turning on your post notifications so you don't miss what we post. And don't forget to subscribe because, you make our day when you subscribe, and we're trying to get to 500 because we want to do our giveaway to 5 people. And I'm telling you guys, you don't want to miss the giveaway, and you want to get us to the giveaway ASAP because some of that will come into play in a couple of weeks. And don't forget, we are coming up on 1 year of the Sports for Fun podcast. And so we are doing a live stream, I believe, that will be May 25th. So let us know in the comments what time you want us to stream at, because we want you guys to be there to witness our first stream. And, it's going to be sad if no one shows up, but that's besides the point. Subscribe, like, comment, turn on our post notifications, and have a great week.